I'm Brian Davis. This is Chris Loebsack. We will take a look at some forearm and wrist strengthening and stretches. Coming into a tabletop. Knees under your hips, shoulders right over the center of your palms, leaning back slightly for the first round, taking some of the weight out. Keep the weight in your fingers and then lift the palms off of the ground, trying to bring your wrists over the knuckles and then placing them back down again, taking a couple rounds. If that feels comfortable, you might take your shoulders over the center of your palms, bringing more weight, so therefore requiring more work. If it's still fairly easy and you have a full range of motion, you might shift your knees back slightly, lifting your feet off of the ground, keeping the weight in the hands and still trying to focus on range of motion. Lifting the palms, wrists over knuckles. You can keep shifting your knees further back to bring more weight into your hands. Eventually you might end up in a plank with these hand push-ups. That can create a lot of stretch and a lot of strain in your hands, so we'll take some wrist stretches to relieve some of that pressure. For the first round, we'll bring the backs of our hands to the ground or together, and then bring your wrists up in line with the elbows, maybe even higher, until you feel the stretch across your forearms. Pulsing up, easing some of that pressure down, pulsing in and out. And then we'll take the stretch in the other direction by bringing your palms together and dropping your wrists to the elbows or even below. Try and keep the heel of your palms connected as you pulse in and out. And then we'll do one hand and then the other. So taking the back of one hand into the palm of your hand, dropping the elbow of the back of the hand that's connected, and lifting that wrist slightly, and then pulsing forward and down. And then switching. And then to bring a little bit of mobility into the wrist, if you bring your palms together, and then thinking about the cuffs of a long sleeve shirt, rolling the wrists around, trying to keep full connection through the wrists, and then change the direction of the circles. And release. Feel free to do them as often as you'd like, increasing the intensity as you go.